Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from SoFi. Jackson now to return it. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Hey, Kappa.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. 380. Black 80. Black. Let's go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
They send the tight end in motion. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19. Outside.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Tight end going in motion here. Stroud now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. New set of downs for him from the 31. Running back sent in motion. First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
To number 83.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Point after, off and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Crowd right. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set.
Herbert on 1st down. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Collins got it left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look at the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. 12, 12.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Going with a screen. They hit it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Herbert throwing again. Texans closing in, and they give to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. 380. Grid out. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. What is it?
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert back to throw. And this one doesn't go far.
Herbert's pass complete to number 15, Lad McConkey. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Let's go, let's go.
To throw, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Route. Hey, 21. Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All he's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense empty in the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And this one does not go far. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. More football from SoFi in just a moment. First and 10 from the 32.
380. Delta to Hunt. Set.
Here's Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Set. 21. Go.
Here's a design run. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
He's brought down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime.
Set. 380. Ringo.
Throwing now, Herbert. Dialing up a receiver screen. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
It's fourth down.
Timeout coming from the Texans.
J.K.
That's their
Scott
first.
in punt formation.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Stroud to throw on first down. He's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on second. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Stroud now on third. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play.
First down.
And it'll be first down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Dumping it off here to Mixon. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of
Even 10-yard gain on the play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
All right.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. Let's go.
Again, Stroud. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's second and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. goes incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here comes Davis. Lateral doesn't work. Fumble! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
18, what's up?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
1 yard gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown,
Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to Hampton. To the races, middle of the field. And he Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud now. Forced out to his right. The right side, no one has it. And he's out of bounds. The flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they call a little of the damage back there with a modest return. Good efforts, but they still lost yards on the fumble. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Finds him over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
One more. Hey, south.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Junior Colson. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six. Throwing the goods afterward, linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
Chargers 22.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Complete out to the right side. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Keeping it with Mixon. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's now fourth down.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
18,
Back to throw it. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Herbert now off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they'll find him for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And they get to it again. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punt team on the field. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. From his end zone, it's Stroud. This is a heater going deep. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. It likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way. Texans.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. This one's out to Noel, left side. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud again. Again, he connects with Collins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
All right.
They motion the tight end over. They'll throw it. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Running it with Hampton. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hampton on the pitch. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Wide Tony. Swap. Level swap.
We'll look to throw it. Caught by Collins on the slant. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
3rd down.
Look at hot.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Desperation time here on 4th. Got his man. This is Noel. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
It's a turnover on downs.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able